Should we pray to the devil? Because ye bronsam madia. Ene send ye na ye beko ye papa wono ye koye papa wa ye bom paye ama ye papa bronsam. Ana ye bo ama Nyankopon. In fact ye bronsam mba na. Said ye tie no. E obi label ana saneti na say ye obi label e be den amana bem. Wa ye label say we ye bronsam ba no. Say wo pe ya label wa we ye bronsam ba ana age wu ye hu bibi ansa watimi ya bronsam ba. And Yebabe answer a very simple question from one of our brothers. And now one of the pearls, because of the question, no, at all. Makato said, and say episodes I will share in a spiritual one time with Maame Grace. No, bisa critical questions. Na me piki na me ya no. Ade a Mr. Penny say question no. She video ni wie. Answer no we bisa question. Nipa ni bebre omo questions no mu bisa ye na ya ade na e wo bottom. It means omo share video ni do mfimfini na. Omo ebisa question, try and watch the video to the end so you are able to ask question I mean ebe benefit ye nyina na ya say mbre so na ye dey na ye yi ano ama. This Maame Grace's take na ye nhwe question and there fa na ye yi ano no ye nua be ma Hubert December 5369 the question na me be fa na me yi ano na ye nyina yate ase because say da ne de na nkrofo obisa bebre say nti ye mompa ye mabronsam nti ye nkwobronsam ye be den ya connected the same question was going on but ne de no na esese mi yi ano or say I have a question Maame Grace looking at all this about the war in heaven and what the book of Mormon says, does it mean we have some connection with the devil? Your connection be with the devil ana we ye nua be me na ebi se o hey ye ni bronsam aye connection na che say serious or say or should we channel our energy through the devil because at least he joined hands with us to fight God, so we should have some sort of connection or relationship, or should I say we and the devil are one? We I and my father are one style nibi. Weye ye nua be ma Hubert December ne question a obisa ye nti na esese metumi yi sa question na no. I particularly love questions like this because they tell me how our mindset is changing as we remove the doctrines that holds us back and look for solutions from the depth of our souls. Se me hu niama we num na e ma me a joy e ma me ahotoso bi se ye yin ye kwayanim honestly me platform ne de se me hwe so a na mani agea broso because so share questions ni input na enkrofo ni di tum any nipa binom text messages almost send the ba office line so na wutumi use mpanimfo our platform so na nipa ehwe na wutumi use in fact Africa akonanim when it comes to consciousness. Se see no to use doctrine no and a cancerous spirituality no a fear system no mu kura for whatever reason no I don't know but yan sentem but ya baby rapidly like ye yin tem our consciousness is so glorious, is so beautiful. This is a good question because it shows that we need alternative. Because bronsam nya de a nense me ko nyame ho se mabehu se menye nyame de ade de maba behu se menye nyame de anso de a se me ko bronsam ho nti na se me nua ibisa. If Abrofu are oriented to believe and think that we are children of the fallen angels, does that mean we should pray to these fallen angels? Se sa na omo wo omo adwenem se sa na ya print egu omo DNA mu se sa na ya print e de ato omo adwenem sa na omo aka kire yen sa na omo ama yehu ye ho a eno no na ye mompa ye ma sa fallen angels ya na. That's a great question. We answer so hu hia e wo comment section ho. If they say our father is the devil and they have it inherently, must we say our prayers to the devil? Di omo ka di omo dwene di omo susu di omo de asi omo ani so di omo asi hu ginaye na omo asi ni pi e wo makomani e wo makomamu eni a yenso yenji ntum ni yemmo mpa ye ma bronsam ana na bronsam kora oye hwan owo hefa we ye question na ehu hia ye who answer now they are to comment section hono mama me. Please understand today that per the arcana laws of correspondence, we live in a universe where there are always duality and laws of parity. So biya te sa de we ase. We ase na yeti ni bibia nante mienu. There is a push and there is a pull. Dia ye twe ewo ho na na ye pia nso so ewo ho. If team A is pulling from their end and team B is pushing from their end for a machine to work, eno nkyere say the opia na nye papa na ne otwe no enye papa. No, it doesn't mean that because team A is a puller and team B is a pusher, one team sees the other opposite team as bad because me pia na wo twinti na kire say me pia no me ye nipa bone na wo twe no wo na wo ye nipa papa. It doesn't work like that. This is one of the bad things esi ewe bibifo so, because all the religious a control mechanism, divide to conquer, divide to rule, and no na ewo ho nti obia person de ye papa de ya na se osey obi saa na ye nyina bi before kra de saa de na didi yemu adukuru yemu echen se de wo behu no ni nu ye ekosoro chen ne pe so ye bibia no twe ne ba fom nti na fe de asa aka enkeka hunu anaka se hunu sebe mfa nche me. It is needed for the progress of the universe. That's one. Ade ba kono no obia de a ohia bi oye bia no se wo twe se wo pia ni nyina ya de ba ko a ebeboa oman no ana ewiase kanesa obia ho ye den ehia. One side feels because the other is pulling while they push, so they tell all their generation not to mix with the other team because they are bad. It is just a label. Ye nyina ye ya de na ebi pia na ebi twe na ni nyina bu awiase na se wo fili se wo de mo na mu pia nti omo twe no omo nye ni papa nti wo ka kire wo generation nyina se nkrofo na omo twe ade na omo mpia se de ye pia nti omo ya abonefo omo nye mamu associate mu ho with them and ye na eye label obi na o label obi nti se saa de we be koso a esese de nipa ne ka no eye adwuma ana esese eye adwuma na wo comment no wa kire wo ho amame. It's not their problem. Onipa ko obeka kire wo se we pia na ye de ye twe nti de opia ne ye nipa papa no eye onu na dwene ne waka. But say ebema label ko a wa label de ato wo ne be ye adwuma ne gina wo a wo twe ade ne so. Wo na obema de opia ade na okasa wo a wo twe ade ne sebe wo nye no. Wo na obema ho kwan ama ne label na wa label wo na ebebam anaso se embem. Eno ye wo choice. Enyo ono ne problem. But why ye label wo no wo na ye wo problem. It is just an opinion until the one who is being labeled bad accepts that tag and believes in it. So one accepted the obi ka ewo wo ho na wanje antum a na ne krakra ne sen. So wo gidi se obi se wo ye bronsamba nti wo so ye bronsamba nti wo kobọ mpa ya ma bronsama and ye de oka se wo ye bronsamba no wo ne no sebe hwan na nim nyansa. Esremu a we ye question. Since the different races joined a bibifu on this planet, there has always been an issue of the opposite sides. Since I color, meaning who colorized bibia, colorized the spirituality, these same people. Since this color thing joined us in this universe, there be a conflict way. Ekoso opposite side, where you good, where you bad, where you good, where you bad, where you good, akoso for ages na yen so. Enti sabe, wo maame ye yarefo, na ye so wo maame ye bayifo kora a wotumi gidi. Wo a wo de wo maame na wawo na oni nitifie no obi tumi free baby because of whatever. Ebe ka tso wo maame ye bayifo ma obi tumi gya ne maame to wo ages. Eduane koro ntobi manindi because ne maame ye bayifo. Asem we ya kan say why na what problem nia wa lebu obi bone no ana nia waje atum so ye bone fo no why na what problem eno na ye question am ebisa. Because the foundation of this particular matrix that we are in is molded on the law of correspondence ewiase na yetimu no emra your friend is a law of correspondence no eno na control this universe nti ade ben na me ye wo say we ye white we ye red we ye blue we ye dark we ye light we ye up we ye down we ye hot we ye cold and the other side ni nyina enye inua se suma amba nkaka ne ahompo mfa so ti ba ne se ne sum be ye bronsam ne han be ye nyankopon hwan na ye sa eye universe no na ete saa ana nipa na aye bi saa na ne nyina ho hia ana ebi ho hia se ye nyina aye dwen ho black and white up and down push and pull cause and effect input and output and it is nature. This is what rules the universe. What makes you the child of the devil? What makes you obi na eka obi ena waka wonso se den eye white black wo it's like that ni na ye nature ni na ho hia. It is not demonic to belong to either side of the coin. It is just nature. Sane wi asete ade echi na ade asa ewi abo na esuma ba ensuo to na openso so aba esu wo ho esede wo ho bibia eye mienu na wo ho eba ne sen na ba ko ye papa na ba ko nye papa nti de enye papa ni ni ho a ke wi ase ne be ye den pamocho we ye question. Unfortunately for a bibifo, we have been brainwashed to believe that our efforts are black, demonic, and negative. Yajia tu. Obibini kura be ye den wo wiase nkrofo ne kasa ana meboa. Obibini be ye den e wo wiase. And that program has caused us to hate our side and despise our likeness. Yempeye ho asem. Obibini kura ye hwan a me hu obibini a medwane me hu obroni a mebo ose me kwa asore na me shiro obroni a me shie obroni a mesan machi ko me shie nyankopon. Without war we wouldn't have known the price of freedom. Yenim fahudie se kwa mark yenim fahudie hu asem. Now to answer the fundamentals of your question, the amakeken ina echi no se me you question na no yenhwe ni sei abrofo program themselves to see us as devils. Ayo plan, ayo choice, ayo opinion. So opinion ye den. Because the gods and their energies that brought them into our existence are opposite to our ancestral energies. Makacho play moi enye play mfa. Their gods want to rule and enslave. Omutsu any omoban. No. Our ancestral energies want nature and divination for all their races. Yenso dia na ye penny. Yenso ya dia na ye penny. Their gods are called kings and lords of lords because they want to be kings and gods and be able to have servants who will worship them. They want to have slaves and masters. Omo mindset, omo programming, omo choice, omo decision, omo structures, enono, wu bibini uso di eye den. Abrofo gods like Yahweh, Odin, Ishtar, Venus, Zeus, etc. are gods of worship. Sa ami amebu omudi na ye gods of worship. Ishtar na mo Ishtar na mo ni abremu ho na mo Yahweh de mo amunim Odin de kekeka mo amunim. They want to be given the title of rulers and creators of all. Mo peda ye ne ye say mini nyame a me gina ho ma me mba meji o ye japade ama o me ye say me na me komokoma me na me pai nsuo mu na me say omo entitlement. Omo pese ye hu omo ho. So we obi a you don't need drama to be relevant, but enyankopon we mu omo pe drama. Omo person omo nye relevant. They test for supreme worship. Omo person bibi embo mumu ase. Emfa ma omo abusu cement say they kill and torture, you know, you and I know. Jericho fo nyina ya mutu. Jericho fo nyina ya mutu. And you know abresu the whole nkwalani obi a flood shigums. Afọ omo de ko. David kan nipa. Ono no ogina wo na abofo atwe. Se kan no slay nipa, ye se nipa 4,000 usahin 400,000 that they were coming. Dramatic God. Hey, obeku obe torture. Ono akan o se me na me nyame a me kumi na me sei. Ono no kan. They create wars and distraction. They thirst for blood. Omo ye mojanomfo, ye nananom nye mojanomfo. That is not the type of divination that existed in Akabuland before they came. Akacho playing fa. Makacho play moi. Aya you playing fa the film. That we are never like that. Enye yesu na enye ye ban so. No. Legends say that the Akabulan people were masters of themselves. That is who you are. Not by enslaving other races, but by mastering the forces of nature to help themselves. Enye yesu ban no say ye enslave you obia. Ye sum ye ho. Akabulans ye yesu ban no. So, for example, Thoth was seen as an Akabulan prince of the air because he mastered the art of magic and aerospace engineering. That is Thoth. Akabulan for eyi. In this sense, Abrofo are the ones who divide elements according to who is on their side and who is not. So, for example, every race that opposes their agenda, whether their agenda is good or bad, that entity is the devil. Into one who the way I taught, it can't be a boom, any the way I will so or match BBM. Into the wound share, my bobo the new way mudi natural is style ne yawe no more almost near mobile a match or two to Sonibanti for I wanted to be before. Yesuban and Amaka at the actual no. And they are angels no matter what they do. Almost above for the omo baby anti above for Bible. When ko feel drew new kwame poku bia wom. So per their theories of judgment, being a devil is not by your deeds, but by race and which side you are. Enti no ebi mo abaye mbronsamfo enye se wa ye bibi o ana wa ye bone da bi. Na emom no se wanye race bi ana wan beji bibi endi a wan beji onu endi a automatically no wa ba be devil. The moment you are opposite to them, then you are bad, a slave and a devil. So unya ne nya adwen pa ye wonkrofo bebre wa ha. Ekrom ha sa wo ne nya adwen pa wo so bronsam e bi mada. Mami Grace ni so bronsam. Last week episode no bi twro wo se ne sister ka chen se mo ntwe mi episode bi na me ye befo. I didn't know some sa comment no kwa over 100 likes. I'm say, hey, who me say me to me before them yem penisa. But the important thing is for you not to see yourself or believe in the attacks. Eni ama nkofo kafa wo ho no. Enye enu na ese wo me your problem. You don't actually need somebody's endorsement to be who you are. We are bigger, we are big. You must not say so because they say I am the devil. Should I pray to the devil? Mini abema, Hubert, don't even think like that. Unye devil, to me person unye devil. How? How are you the devil? Now who created the devil? Who created the devil himself in the first place? Unye devil, you can never be the devil. What you say? They are actually calling your ancestors who are more than their saints as demons. Adia don't join them in following that narrative. Men just add your moke canindi. Na nunti enya wadwen se okobom payama devil. Wosin wonyon or time. What you say? For example, they call African poor not because we are poor, but because we are not like them. How are we poor? Truthfully, the ekosui na opam Africa for mpanimfo nyina. Ma omo nyina ntumi join it trare. Na omunye United States of Africa. Na omunyina nkambo opa dia trare astati ka president countries be 10 kra ko join na. Ka obehu ne ebesi. Se obiye hu se nkola no omu ayene for this kind of freedom. Nti obiya president bi ote na konya so biya so nya kawoda we hu se owo backings nkrofo no consciousness edi nachi. Ka nipa 10 ko join ne yankomo anka so mapa ba bia fakora dada. But at the corner, a share to nunu hono. That auntie na pants, I don't know. They call African poor when we have arable lands than them for farming. Be honest. Be honest. We have more resources than them, and you know. And we have more water than them. So why are we poor? How? How? We have everything than them. Nipa na ye wom nukra ye powerful than them. We are stronger than them. In everything, we beat them blue. Why do you call us poor? Because of what? So they don't consider any other fact to call you poor or devil. But once you are not in their race, you are the devil. It doesn't matter what you do. So yeah, papa, we are born. With that. So you must call your ancestors saints. So big catchers on anonymous some abosum na on anonymous ye bronsamfo, stand on your feet and deal with that person. Nah, our ancestors were primitive, tender fire you. Don't bother referring to yourself as children of the devil. No, never. It is their label. Call yourself the creator. That is who you are as an African. They are children of the creator or God, but you are the God himself. They are the children of the creator or God. But we, Black Nation, we are the God. Yeah, God, we are God. Yeah, himself. We can create them, no wonder. We are not the devil. We don't need to pray to the devil. We are the source of energy as Black people. This is how powerful we are. This is how powerful we are. They are children of God. We are gods. We are the creators. Who created them? Inti yani omo nyepe. Ni yani omo nyepa, that doesn't mean say the omo kan fa ye ho no. Wo time me a wo kan say masa me to achi enti. Na maje atum say me to achi. Oh no. You know say nya nokware. We are Blacks and we are the source of energy. We are God. We are the creators. We are not anybody's child. We are the beginning and the end as Black people. We are the Father and the Son. Yes, if you are Black Nation, just listen to these words. That is who you are. We are the light and darkness. We are everything. We are God. As Black people, they rather must pray to us if we should gain our consciousness. If we should understand what is called consciousness, they should rather pray to us. We pray to ourselves. Who told you you are the devil? No. I hope this answers your question. And if this will help, can you imagine the allegations that the child cartoon character in the popular animation Frozen, a character called Elsa, is made after Elsa Jane, a porn actress? Yes, this allegation is scary because they made a role model for your children from a porn actress. And you are there rejoicing. Kwa, 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 kwa. Google and read it yourself. Now and your daughters love it. Google Elsa Jane and tell me what you see. Yes, it is because she is Obruni. So by her side, she has to be an angel and a role model for children. Onwo tutu ni no sebe fache me. E dey makani local ayinimu dodo. Ono de omo celebrate no oye angel. Na wu gina asa wo ye devil. How? And me hu video bi and oye kura no no so be wi Africa fo no be kọ gold ye nkan kokona. Enza no muka no. Anko broni ba be wi apa na mu gina kumase kwan so ko ntokwa. Na omo de mu mineral na itwam na mu amakwa na abrofo mfiamfia mienu. Omo de mu gold ni mu niam etwam na omo de afa moto we ya tutu yi so na omo de kona mu wia na mo ko ahensem ho nyansa we nko ade nka mu nyina nche na mo nche omo nhwe omo na mo nji gold na mo nche nyasa me ma mo adwen bone ana me ka asem me ka cho se dwen obi ni nue tutu ni sebe wa ye ni se ye celebrate no oye obofo Maame Grace eye brunsam na me nua tuntum a me ne umienu na ye hwene square ye dental formula ye ni brown ye trinya ye sesapo na me ye brunsam e ma obi nua tutu ni ye angel e ma waso mu de ko onyame enkum wo be ye odan obe nane wo se roba. So by her side, she has to be an angel and a role model for children. So don't ever listen to them. Their labels are baseless and self-gratifying. Ahoya ena mo frefre ye din ahodo bebre na ye yankasa ya ma ye ho kwan ma program ye ye backbite ye ho ena ye tan ye ho ye hu bu ye hu se ye nsatwe ena ama mo ahotoso ena ama mo anigye ena ama mo asebie. That time is over. Atwem omo na omo kan wo Bible no mo say never again. Omo gina so na never again tuare fremu never again no me cowards, hypocrites. Mini aba ma, it is pure sickness. Never pray to the devil, never. You are God. They must pray to you and you pray to yourself. It doesn't make sense. Don't ever bow to anything in your life. Never. A abominable, a abomination. So a black man who be koto for anything. God bowing for what? It has become useless for you to do so. Don't bow to anything. Don't listen to their labels. You are the biggest. You are the God. You are the creator. You are everything. They are children of something. You are everything. Don't believe that you are God, son of anything. Don't believe that you are son of. You are the creator himself as a black man. Ahanam do besi. African's finest spiritual visionary.